Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to R Squared Technology. I'm your host, Ryan, and let's get ready to SOLIDWORKS! Woo! So welcome back to yet another random fun SOLIDWORKS video, where today we're going to go back to our favorite friend on Instagram, Let's Design CAD with 2Ds at the end, handle in the description below, as well as my Instagram handle in the description below. So let's get going with this hub part. Get your mind out of the gutter. Now there are two approaches to doing this right out the gate. We could do a bunch of stacked extrusions, or we could create a profile. I'm going to choose the latter. Going to be a little bit quicker in this way. So for that, I'm going to choose the front plane, hit Control 8 to bring it normal to. We'll go into our Sketch tab, and then I'm going to create a center line. I want the bottom to be on the origin for the center of my part, and the bottom of the part will be on the origin. Click again, right click, select, and then we're going to choose a dimension, and the overall height is 35 millimeters. Now from here we're going to create what looks like a stairway. So I'm going to choose a regular line. We'll start here at the top. I'll select the top end point of my vertical line. Click, drag out to the left, keeping a horizontal relation. Clicking down, vertical, over horizontal, down, vertical, and match it up. Now we'll go to the right, horizontal, vertical up, horizontal to the right, vertical up, horizontal to the right, vertical up, and hit escape. Great looking stairs, wouldn't you say? And now from here we're going to slap some dimensions on this. So we've got an external radius. The OD is 50 mil. ID is 45. This one here is going to be 30, not 320. Whew. Let's not get too crazy here. 30. This is going to be an offset of 5, or wall thickness if you will. And then this one here is going to be, let's grab the external first, 10, and in turn this is 5. Finally here we got 5 as well. 5s all around. Cool, fully defined. And now we're going to jump over to the Features tab, choose the Revolve Boss Base. Look at that beautiful setup there. Looking like a hub. Nah, more like a ghetto cake. Save it. And then from here, we're now going to go to the very top part, hit Control 8 to bring it normal to. We'll then go to a Sketch tab. And then we're going to choose a center circle, choose the origin, drag out. Then we're going to make this for construction because this is a reference line. Smart dimension, and we have a diameter. Well, it's a radius of 23, so 23 times 2 to get our diameter, 46. And then from here, we'll create our circle, ribbed circles specifically. So we're going to grab a circle again. We're going to come up here. We're going to make sure that we're coincident in the circle and then also have a vertical relation. Click, drag out, do that twice. We need 2 circles. This gives us our rib profile here. OD, 12 millimeter, ID, 10 mils. Now we need 6 of these, and we're going to do it the efficient way, which is linear sketch pattern, drop down, circular sketch pattern. We need to choose that center point, the axis of rotation. Then we need to choose the instance, which are these 2 circles, and then we need 6 of them over here left in the Properties Manager. Then we can click OK up here. We are underdefined. I don't like that, so I'm going to press and hold the Control key, choose the center point of my circle that is defined, choose the direct opposite. I want a vertical relation, click OK. And then finally, I'll pick any of the other undefined circles, press and hold the Control key, choose the center point, then I'll choose this reference circle we made, and I will select coincidence. Perfect, fully defined. And now, one other thing I'm going to do before I exit the sketch is an awesome command called offset entities. Now we want to make sure here in the parameters that bidirectional is selected and it's a 2 millimeter offset. So it'll do 2 millimeters in both directions. We'll select our construction circle reference line. Look at this partial preview, beautiful. And we can click OK. I'm going to remove this instant count number out here just for clarity. Don't need to modify it, but if we did, that's going to change your instance there. Hit escape. And now from here, I'm just going to go right into the Features tab and choose Boss Extrude Base. Now I'm going to start with a circle. The unfortunate part is I can't choose the rib profile and the circular rib profile because they're at two different extruded heights. So over here in the Boss Extrude, we need to choose Blind End Condition. We'll set it to 2 mil. And then we'll zoom in because we only want to select the ribbed circular regions here. Avoid selecting any lines, only regions. You can see over here on the left we have region selected. So region, and it's okay if you accidentally select it. We can delete that selection if we need to. So I'm just scrolling in and out with the mouse wheel to do this. Change my view to make sure I hit the right regions. And selecting for days it seems. Oops, I clicked a contour. So over here in the properties, delete that contour, get that region. Cool, zoom out, 2 mils, hit OK. Control S. Now, that first extrusion absorbed the sketch I need. Don't panic, come over here to the left into the feature tree, and under the Boss Extrude 1, choose the drop down to find the sketch, select the sketch once, click Boss Extrude again. Now down here in the selected contours, I want to delete sketch 2. I don't want the whole thing to try to be extruded. I only want specific regions. So now, again, I can press the space bar and bring the view normal to for easier selection. And you can hit escape. Now that closed out of the command because we didn't choose anything. So maybe bring it normal to first if it makes it easier for you. But I will go back into Boss Extrude, again, delete in the selected contours, delete sketch 2, and then I want to select these ribbed regions here. Oops, not the inside, outside only. Just like such, and this is only 1 millimeter, blind end condition. Hit OK, Control S, save often. Now we're going to put the holes through these ribbed hole features, so I'll select this face here. I will go into my sketch, click sketch. Now I'm going to hit escape like a bazillion times. I don't want anything selected yet. I'm going to choose convert entities, and then I'm going to select these internal circular faces here, all 6 of them. Over here in the properties, faces 1 through 6 selected, select OK. And now from here we've got the sketches, so I'm going to go straight to the features. I'm going to choose extrude cut, and instead of my end condition being blind, I'm going to choose through all, and then select OK. Hit escape once, Control S. Now we're going to move down to this bottom face here because we have more holes to add. I'm going to hit space bar, bring it normal to, go back to the sketch tab, and now I'm just going to choose the circle, select the origin and drag out. Again, we're making another reference circle here, so I want this to be for construction. Click OK. Grab a smart dimension. We have a radial call out of 37.5, and we want that to be the diameter of those, so multiply it by 2, enter, click OK. We're going to start with one circle again, up here top. We'll want to make sure that it is vertical relation and coincident to our construction circle. Click drag out. And this hole is going to be a diameter of 10 mil, enter. We need another 6. So linear sketch pattern, we're going to choose circular sketch pattern. Double click in this box up here at the very top. We want the origin to be our center point of rotation, the axis. Entities to pattern, or we can first put our instance to be 6, then entities to pattern. I don't know, pick the order, operations top down, so instance next. Select the circle, click OK, and then we want to fully define these instance, so center point of the top circle, complete opposite, center point circle, vertical relation, click OK. Finally grab one of the circle's midpoint, center point, press the control key, select our reference geometry circle here, choose coincident, click OK. We're fully defined. Now we're going to just jump from here to the Features tab, choose Extruded Cut, and I will leave it on the through all end condition, click OK. Then I'll hit Control S again. Now something we're going to do is we're going to borrow part of that last sketch. So over here in the feature tree on the left, I'm going to use the drop down arrow for the Cut Extrude To. I'm going to right click on Sketch 4 and click Show. Then from here I'm going to click on this face again. I'm going to choose a sketch, and then I'm going to click a circle. And now from here we'll zoom it in just a little bit, and I want to pick up on that construction circle there. Make sure my center point of this circle is coincident. Click out, drag, click that center point again, because again we need to make a ribbed hole here. Then our dimensions are OD is 12 mil, ID is 10 mil. Click OK. We're not fully defined yet. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. I'm going to come up here and choose a center line. Click from the origin up to this circle here, center point. Click, hit escape, choose a center line again, click the origin, and drag to our underdefined circles center point. Click, hit escape, click Smart Dimension, and we're going to give this an angular spacing of 30 degrees. Enter. Now we're fully defined, and we need 3 instances here. So we can yet again circular pattern. We want this center point. Select the center point, change the instance to 3, entities to pattern. We need both these circles here, and click OK. Now this one's going to be a little bit more unique to define. Can't do it like the previous ones. So I want a center line. Click from the origin, click down here, select the center of that underdefined circle, right click, select, Smart Dimension. I'm going to click my defined center line here, click this center line, I'm going to drag out. I'm not going to modify the dimension, I'm going to simply hit enter. One more thing we're going to do, hit escape, so we're out of Smart Dimension. We'll grab this other circle center point, press and hold the control key, select our reference circle here, do coincident, click OK. Now we're fully defined. Now we can go over to our Features tab, choose Boss Extrude, and we're going to do blind end condition and 2 millimeter, hit OK. Now we can hit escape, and now over here on the left, 2 ways you do it. On the left we can right click on Sketch 4 to hide it, or I can arguably right click on the sketch in the model and hide it, however you want to do that. Finally, we want to click on this face again, go back to our Sketch tab, then choose a sketch, hit escape a million times again, choose Convert Entities, select these internal circular faces, click OK, go back to our Features tab, choose Extrude Cut, and we'll be fancy and choose Up to Surface End Condition. Press and hold the center scroll wheel of the mouse and choose this face here, click OK. Then we will click the space bar, we'll bring it back into an isometric view, and we'll finish up with a little chamfer feature, which they don't give us a dimension, so I'm going to choose a 0.5 millimeter chamfer distance at 45 degrees. I'm going to select this edge, let's zoom it in, this edge here, and click OK. Click Save. We'll put it in an isometric view, and there you go. There's your beautiful hub from Instagram. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.